Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Dr. Cho, why is your mug in the middle of the slides? I can't read it all. Well, that's why you have the PDF files, and also I won't be in on every lecture. I'm just doing on this early one because we're just getting started with the class. One thing that people get really frustrated with this class, and that's that you're used to reading a textbook, doing exercises from the textbook, getting quizzed from the textbook, and that's your grade. That's high school. Welcome to college. College, it's about critical thinking. It's about making decisions from information. It's about how do I determine something from uncertainty. There's more than one right answer to something. The thing about this class, I can always tell which one of you are the procrastinators and which one of you stay on top of things. I realize a lot of you have jobs and things like that, but I'm just warning you ahead of time. You could save yourself a lot of headache and trouble if you look at things early and see what the challenges are going to be. Because a lot of times I could tell students are like working on something at midnight. It's due the next day and all of a sudden it occurs to them, hey, I don't know how to do this. Well, if it's due in 3 hours and you email me asking for help, there's no guarantee I'm going to be there. That's unreasonable. Ask questions. I mean, asking questions will save you a boatload of time. One thing that really frustrates me is when you do student evaluations, people actually read it and they actually grade us against it. And my problem is I want you to be honest and all, but I would have preferred for you to tell me what's wrong, like during the class, so I can fix it during class. Because now when you tell me this stuff when the class is over, there's nothing I can do about it. For example, one person said the audio quality in the videos wasn't any good and that he had problems hearing it. Well, if you had told me during class, I could have fixed something. Now the class is over. It's like, well, what do you expect me to do now? Anyway, I now actually have a microphone on the side. Da-da-da-da, see a real one. And it's all because somebody made that kind of comment, but he could have helped the class and everybody else if he had just said something ahead of time. When you make an argument, I am asking you to make a case about this. A lot of students aren't used to this. You're used to writing the bare minimum. No, I expect an analytical answer. I expect you to actually put some thoughtfulness behind it. It's not about the length of it, but the quality of the response. And the other thing about this class is I thought, well, I could dummy this class down. I could make it easy for everybody, and everybody will get good grades, and everybody will be happy. But, oh, excuse me, you don't learn anything. And it also cheats the students who really do want to learn something. So my attitude is I'm setting the bar high. If you do everything, you're going to come out of this class with a lot. If you don't want to do a lot, then don't do a lot. And so by setting the bar high, though, you can get as much out of this class as you want to. So here are some of the answers I've gotten in this class. Like, should they enter the market? No. And then they argue, well, Dr. Cho, I didn't know you wanted something more than yes or no. And it's like, this is college. If I ask you a question, you have to justify that answer. So tell me why they shouldn't enter the market. What's the key to growth? Well, their success depends on their marketing campaign. Yeah, I know that. That's what you're here for. But what is the marketing campaign? Explain it. And so, never write. In my opinion, I think, well, who the heck else is doing this paper? Somebody else? No, of course I know you think, and I know it's your opinion. It comes across as weak. The thing is, you can't say, well, it's my feeling or something like that. No, that's not a rigorous answer. A rigorous answer is based on data and fact. You are making an argument. Think about it. Think of your answers as court cases, making an answer to a case. And so, here's an example. Tom Brady is a cheater. And so my argument is when he deflated those footballs. He's been doing this for a long time. And my proof is, before they made the rule change, Tom Brady was a good quarterback, but not a great quarterback. Now, after the rule change, though, all of a sudden he becomes a Hall of Fame quarterback. Kind of suspicious. Now, of course, you can't argue with those facts. Those statistics are correct. However, how you interpret those statistics, okay, you can challenge it. Say like he had a new offensive coordinator, they adopted a new philosophy, or Tom Brady learned how to do this, or something like that. But this is what I mean by about stating your case and having the facts to it. The key to success in this class is read the slides, since there's no textbook that covers everything. The slides are what you're going to be dependent on. If you need explanations, watch the videos. Now, critiques I've gotten in this class is, well, the instructions weren't clear. Well, did you ask questions if it wasn't clear? The class wasn't clear. Did you, again, ask questions? There was more than one right answer. This exam isn't fair. The thing is, exams ask you to pick the best answer. There could be two answers that are correct, but one answer is clearly going to be superior over another. There's too much work in this class. I don't like all the number crunching. Well, we live in an analytical world. You're not going to get around it. The very first time I taught this class, I tried to teach this class like an MIT class. I made it to lecture 3, and then somebody stood up and said, I'm not learning anything. I said, this class goes too fast. I don't know where we're going. I don't understand it. And we had a very good conversation about it, and I adjusted the class. So, but you have to be open and honest with me. And so you need to communicate. In general, I'll leave office hours on Wednesday, 6 to 7 p.m. That's when you know you could definitely catch me. In general, I'm pretty good about my emails. I check them a couple of times a day. There's no guarantee on weekends. I mean, I'm allowed to have some time. And so that's my address that I prefer. So good luck to you all, and hopefully we'll get to know each other a little over this summer. Good luck to you all.